Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to the one and only Our Not So Serious podcast. You are back with your favorite host, me, myself, Naufal Arief Andrian.
And me, Muhammad Munawwar Fiqry Thalib.
So, on today's episode, we will be giving a reaction and feedback to our friends' performance. First one is Sherly Anissa Fitri, and the second is Ivena Windri.
Madinah Tunisia. Yes.
So, Fikri, what do you think about Sherly's video?
Okay, first of all, I would like to say, wow, Sherly. I really admire the way she delivered her speech, and everything that she says are intelligible, and that makes the content she tried to convey easier to understand. Also, I really appreciate that she can make balanced proportion of using simple terms, like daily languages and with technical terms. Speaking of academic presentation, I think it is sometimes not easy to balance between simple daily languages that we often heard with the technical terms that we rarely heard. And another thing is her tonality, which was quite dynamic, and some pauses that help both Shirley as the speaker and the audience to try to grasp the points without having to, heavily holding breath just to finish everything at one shot. So I see her calmness and confidence as an example for everyone, including me myself. And I believe it's for you too.
So, I want to talk about the same thing about her seriousness and calmness. It is aligned with the topic that she brought. She talks about people with fake identities, and the tone she brings to the performance just fits the topic very well. Now, what about the feedbacks? Do you have any feedbacks that you want to give to Shirley?
Absolutely. However good Sherly's delivery was, I think it would be better for her to use more of facial expressions. When you are trying to communicate something, especially trying to convince your audience, and then engagement is one of the key factors that influence the engagement of us as the speaker and the audience. Moreover, Shirley seems to be, somewhat getting away with her own speech, and towards the middle part of the video and going to the end of the video, I think the audience would notice, less engagement, and they will feel less engaged with the speaker, and eventually they would feel not quite, it's a bit bored with the way she delivered her speech. Uh, Therefore, facial expressions and body language or gestures like this should be emphasized here. I mean, you can try to be more active with your hands and try to put smiles as much as you can. I don't mean to offend you, okay? So I think it was just quite flat throughout the video, especially throughout the middle part of the video. Overall, nothing major seems to be mentioned in Charlotte's video. I believe some adjustments would make the upcoming performance much better. So, double thumbs up for you, Shirley. Okay, so that's about Shirley's video. Now we are going to move on to Ifena's video. So, Naufal, what kind of points that you noticed from Ifena's delivery?
Okay, first of all, let's talk about the topic first. She talks about translanguaging, which is not a very common topic, but she chose it as her research topic, which is very interesting for me. Like,
Mm,
I don't hear that many often.
mm,
So, for her video performance, she shows a high level of confidence and her hand gestures are very perfect. I'm very interested in her facial and hand gestures. Like,
mm.
it clearly shows that she's a performer before.
It really engaged us as the
Yes.
audience, right?
Now, moreover, what do you think good from Ivena's performance?
I think I am agree with you that Ikena's video is really attractive and really engaging. I mean, us as the audience felt very engaged with the way she delivers her speech, and the pace. I think it was uh, okay. It was normal, but I think that's one point that I think you should try to pay attention to. What do you think about her pace of speech?
Yes, the pacing in this video is very still slow. It does not align with her hand gestures and
Mm,
facial expression, which is very energetic, but
mm,
the pacing is slow, which is make it very unmatched with the energy that she shows in this video.
okay. So I think that really makes us somewhat bored to try to pay attention to your speech. And I think you can just adjust that a little bit, with trying to be sometimes faster when you are trying to talk something important, some points that you really need to emphasize, and then you can talk slower when it is not too important. And also, I think I noticed about the volume; it was quite low, right? What do you think?
Yeah, the volume in her video is just very low, which is also one more time makes
Mm.
it unmatched with her energy. She shows very extreme energetic vocal, but the volume output is just very low. I don't know if it's device problems
Mm.
or she just talks very slow. I
Mm.
think she should adjust her volume and also review the video when
Yes.
it's already recorded to see is it is already good or not
Mm.
in the terms of audio.
Yeah. So I think you should just raise your volume a little bit more so we can uh, feel a bit more engaged with the way you deliver your speech. I think volume is one of the key factors that really matters in terms of academic speech because you are trying to convince the audience when you are speaking in a low volume. I think the audience would not notice what you are trying to say. So yeah, volume is really matter, and also the pace, as we have mentioned earlier. One thing that I remember from Sherly's video as well is that the topic that she delivers. I mean, it is very interesting. What do you think about Sherly's topic?
Yes, it's a very serious topic talking about fake identities among us, among students actually,
Hmm.
which is not very commonly known, but it happened in many ways, like in dating apps, in social media, and
Yes.
such. So I think it's a very
It's
serious
about
topic.
the students' fake identities, right? And it is, I think, a very serious issue in our pedagogical realm. And I think it should be emerge as one of the issues that brings some that enlighten us as the students, so that we can be more aware of this kind of issue.
And I would like to extend that if you notice, there's a couple of grammar mistakes that is very noticeable in Ivena's video.
Mm, yeah.
The first is when she says mixings instead of mix.
Mm,
And the second is also the same mistake. She had problems with ing drawn actually.
mm,
She talks teaching instead of teach.
okay. So I
So
think it's just inconsistencies, right?
yeah, I think to fix this problem, she could use a very good use of a good script, right? What do you
Mm,
think about good script?
yeah, good script I think really matters in the way you are in the way you present something. I believe you should just try to grasp and comprehend your script instead of reading it, and then I believe you can just improvise from there. And
And also
what
when
else?
she makes mistake, she likes to hurry things up and wants to make it end quicker, like she talks anything. I think you should
Mm,
just pause a minute to catch a breath or something.
yeah, yeah.
And when you're calm and you notice your mistake, you go on or fix your mistake. I think it's very useful to fix our mistakes and not just want to ending things quickly.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's not good when you are rushing, right? You tend to be uh, to forget something that you want to say. You miss the points that you wanted to say, and then yeah, I think you just can you. I mean, both Shirley and Ivena are exquisite,
They are
spot on,
top-notch performers.
impressive. It's just that minor issues. So yeah, you can just adjust that a little bit, and I hope that our suggestion here, our feedback here, really improve the way you guys deliver your speech, especially in the academic presentation. So perhaps that's all from us. Anything you want to add?
Nah, I think that is enough. They're already a very good performance,
Mm,
even without our feedbacks, actually.
yeah, thumbs up for you guys. Congratulations. And that is all, I think. Thank you very much for paying attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.